Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ronaldo. And first of all, please bear with me. This is the first time that I do something like this, so I'm sure there are going to be some mistakes made along the way. The reason that I want to talk to you today is because I want to address something that is deeply personal and very important to me. A few days ago, I struck a conversation with a fellow atheist, and he was saying that it's easy, for me to maybe post some things on Facebook and put some funny memes or make some jokes, but it's harder for people like him to actually come forward with his atheism. He actually felt that maybe his family won't accept him, that maybe his co-workers or his friends might look down upon him because he's an atheist. And to tell you the truth, that got me thinking. And I realized that if he felt that way, then maybe more people like him are feeling the same. So I decided to maybe share some of my journey into atheism with some of you that might be reluctant or a little afraid to come forward as atheists. I was raised in a religious family. I actually am surrounded by different religions. I got people that are Catholic, evangelicals, Baptists, Mormons, you name it, we got it. So for me, my journey into atheism wasn't easy. It was something that I actually had to grow up into. Once I realized that prayer doesn't work, and once I realized that there's no celestial being protecting my every move or keeping me safe from harm, I realized that all the decisions that I was going to make in my life from that moment on were going to be my own. And I realized that there was no puppet master guiding my steps. So atheism became the logical solution for me. It was a logical choice for me. And to tell you the truth, it was mostly because it's kind of hard for me to believe that some guy died 2,000 years ago, woke up after 3 days, and now he's sitting in some celestial throne waiting for the right moment to come back down and kick some evil butt. That's kind of hard to swallow. So for me, that didn't make a lot of sense. Same as like the fact that some people live their entire lives based on one book that is supposed to be the word of some God, when in reality it's probably the words of some bored sheep herder in the Middle East that was looking for something to do and started writing his thoughts. Or the fact that we got these 10 laws, these 10 commandments are the word of some God, when in reality a lawyer with a bench act can do a lot better. So all those things didn't make a lot of sense to me, and that's why I became an atheist. Now, to become an atheist, as easy as that sounds, it does come with some difficulty. And to tell you the truth, I understand where he was coming from. And I understand why some of us other atheists might feel the same way. Because contrary to religious belief or Christianity or any other kind of religious affiliation, atheism is carrying some kind of social stigma. Very distinct social stigma. And to tell you the truth, I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair that we are looked down as these evil people with no morals just because we don't have Jesus in our heart. To tell you the truth, I don't think that that's fair at all. So I understand why some of you might have some reluctance to come forward. I might have some hesitation to share your belief system with the people in your life. I don't blame you. To tell you the truth, some of the most difficult times in my life, were actually created by the unacceptance of some Christians. To tell you the truth, it was a Christian who actually taught me that the easiest way to get your heart, not to get your heart broken, is to pretend that you don't have one. So maybe you can see where I'm coming from. I know it's hard. I understand. But the thing is that we need to see more than that. See, as atheists, we look at people. We look at people and we look at what they're made of. We look at how they treat others. We look at how they treat us. We look at how they behave. Religious is not some kind of morality stamp that says this person is a good person. There's no guarantee. Some of the most evil people, or the ones that have done some of the most dastardly deeds, are religious people. So in reality, all I'm saying is this. Be true to yourself. If you don't believe in angels or fairy tales or things of that sort, then don't. And if the people in your life can't accept that, then you don't need them. I'm actually being lucky enough to have very good friends by my side. Friends that actually, even though they do criticize the fact that I don't believe in God, they haven't left my side and they remain loyal and caring friends. I have other people, and so somehow I have other people that have distanced themselves and actually have decided to cast me aside or not be a part of my life anymore. And to those I tell you, I don't need them, and neither would you if you actually happen to have some of those in your life as well. What I'm saying is, be a good person, not because you're afraid of some punishment in the afterlife, which, by the way, kind of loving God that turns, like makes it hell just in case you don't love him back, right? I mean, what kind of jerk will do something like that? But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. What I'm saying is, be true to yourself, be a good person, help your fellow man, help others, and amongst all things, don't be afraid. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not gonna burn in some hell, and you're definitely not a bad person just because you don't have Jesus in your heart. Thank you, and good luck.